EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hey, good luck. All right.
The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from the Steel City. And no chance to return this one.
Yeah, that's his brother.
End zone for a touchback.
Yeah.
They'll start this one with a three tight end look. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Minka Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. Second down and 8. Throwing now, Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Daniels now going to look to throw. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. On the handoff, it's Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Inside the 10, it is caught.
He stepped out.
They mark him down near the 2. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to the Steel City after this. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson.
Oh, come on. My guy paused.
Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's fourth and goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket.
To the goal line and in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Commanders. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Wilson gonna throw right away. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
Oh, they gave me the wrong guy. See the guy behind him, though.
For him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Wilson will throw again. This one grabbed by Austin. And it'll be taken down at
Why
the
is it him?
25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
Yep.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one
He just knocked it down.
And it'll bring up 2nd and goal. Throwing again.
Got him.
Wilson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3.
Now,
whoa.
Lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Special teams comes through again.
All right.
We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit
How did he
just
catch
give your
that?
offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Got him.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the veteran linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And that's gonna be
Oh, he didn't hold on to it. Come on.
good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose.
He did. He dropped it when he hit the ground.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Third and long, and here's Daniels. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs.
I
Those
think
are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels.
One more second.
Down he goes. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired.
You wasn't going to catch that.
Has come to an end. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And they'll be
He's just bouncing off people.
He is past the 35-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Deron Payne there for the stop. 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. He'll get that into
That's my
the
bad.
Williams.
I should have just hit him.
And they'll work this once to a
You didn't
first
even see
down,
him.
Maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. We'll try to run for it with Harris. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
On who? You threw it out too far for it.
Down, Russ. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it
gave me the wrong one.
compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
There's a throw right side.
Louvu could have had that. They didn't want him to look.
They've done a really nice
They treating
job
y'all
on
like
this
y'all
drive, Mike,
Kansas
picking
City
up
or something.
fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they
Good
find
one.
themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep...
He is in. Mike Williams.
They gave me the wrong guy. They made me blitz the wrong guy.
Chris Boswell.
I'm supposed to have a defensive end.
The kick.
But we're going to get this back.
And the Steelers are on top. It's now 10-7. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here. First
Do what?
and 10.
To what?
They'll start on the ground with Robinson.
No, I don't do a lot of that.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position.
That's over the middle and intercepted.
Go ahead, catch him.
Patrick Queen. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them and you're able to extend that lead.
No.
Boswell adds the extra point. So, 3 quarters have come and gone.
No, I saw him.
Return with more
I just thought I could throw it further, far enough over and lead him. But he didn't move. He just stood still.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25.
All right, let's go.
Decent field position to start this drive. First and 10. The motion man here is McClure. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick 6? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up
crazy.
With a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll run with Harris. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. One more time, it's Harris. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And waiting, no signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up fourth and goal. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half.
It doesn't matter. You play your game.
After this.
I don't care. Do your play. Do your play. You do your play.
It's a turnover on downs.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that will lead to a second down. They'll drop to throw. Pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end.
My guys crashed into each other. So I didn't have nobody to throw it to.
Decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line, and the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Play action. Now, Wilson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Wilson to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You talk about the opportune time. The defense helps close the gap. A huge play to make this one a closer game.
Yeah, and anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, you're looking for that spark. And boy, did the defense provide it. Not only creating the turnover, they take it back for 6, and they get themselves right back into this game.
Even with their full complement of timeouts, the call is to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Really?
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance.
How does 17 when it's supposed to go 15?
You have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
But it says 17.
They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
So this one
Big
is the
game.
win column for the Steelers. They use a little home